World War II, something veterans and those involved will never forget. At Bittersweet Park in Greeley, Colorado, a memorial for World War II veterans can be visited. Sisters Leolanda and Geraldine have both been a part of World War II. Today, they are visiting the War Memorial to remember those who served. Leolanda and Geraldine remember what it was like to live in the Japanese-invaded Philippines.
I was 7 and you were 5, and this was during World War II.
You remember that night when the Japanese came over looking for Uncle Putin because he was a doctor, and they needed a doctor right away, and he wasn't there. And they were looking for him, and they said, "Where is he?" And we said, "We don't know." And there was someone following them with a hood, and he was a spy. And he knows where Uncle Putin went and everything like that. So he said, they're all lined up. All the men lined up on one side, all the women lined up on one side. And he pointed. He never said a word. He was just pointing. And then the Japanese would say, "Do you know where the doctor is?" Goes down the line. "Do you know where the doctor is?"
Oh, I remember the time when I was responsible for you, and we were going to evacuate from Manila to, I don't remember where it is. All I know is the Japanese were coming, and so we were walking through sugarcane, and pretty soon, you hear this airplane coming down on us, and it was shooting bullets. It was like, choo, choo.
Mm-hmm.
And then Mom said, get Jackie. So I pulled Jackie, and she was jumping on a sugar cane. Nothing bothered her. But she was happy with her sugar cane. But since I was the oldest, so I had to grab you, even when the bullets were going, dum, 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 dum. I said, "Oh, brother." So we just lay on the ground and, just hoping that they would miss, and thank God they did.
That was, that's one thing you can never forget. Never, never.
Fred Knipschild is a World War II veteran who was stationed in the Philippines during World War II. Fred, like Leolanda and Geraldine, remembers how World War II affected him.
Philippine Islands. We invaded Luzon. It was the first part of January, 1945, I'm sure. Anyway, we were invaded Luzon. We went on the shore. We didn't get much resistance there, but we got in about probably half a mile or something, then we met our resistance then. And the people you didn't see people with radios. I don't know where they put all the stuff, but they had them all hid someplace. And we couldn't figure that out. And we opened everything up for the Filipinos, and they was bringing out radios, bedding, I don't know, all the furnitures, and where they had it hid, I don't know. But they had it hid someplace, and they was bringing all that stuff out. We couldn't believe it. They had all that stuff. If the Japs had found it, they'd have destroyed it. But anyway, Jackie and her sister was there at the same time, but I didn't know them, see, until he got back home, and I got acquainted with them, and they said they was there at the same time that we invaded Luzon. So it's kind of interesting to talk to somebody that's been already there,
Leolanda, Geraldine, and Fred have all witnessed the atrocities of World War II in the Philippines firsthand. Even if they want to, they will never forget what happened, and neither should we.
The Philippines is a country comprised of more than 7,100 islands in the South Pacific. It's located between the China Sea in the west and the Philippine Sea in the east. Most of the country's population is concentrated on 11 main islands. The Philippines was a Spanish colony between the years of 1565 and 1898. The United States gained control of the country after the Spanish-American War. Japan captured the Philippines from the United States during World War II. Leolanda Lang was very young when the Japanese invaded the Philippines, but her memories of the war in her homeland are still vivid.
I was born in June 22nd, 1937, and I was just, really a little girl when World War II was going on. We lived in the country, and we lived with my uncle, who's, you know, um, a doctor. So we were also safe in that area, only because he's a doctor and he knows how to heal the Japanese guys. And then later on, he said, I can't do this, I'm like a traitor or something. So he went up in the mountains and be a guerrilla. And he said, if I do this, they will harm you. He told my aunts and my mom and all those people. They said, no, you do the honorable thing. We'll take care of ourselves. They said that MacArthur is leaving the Philippines. I mean, they were just so sad that he's leaving, because they looked up to him like he was our president. The Philippine president, even though we had our own president. And it's like as if when he left, America left, you know, like the hope is gone. We are on our own. Well, there was some planes that are coming down, and they saw some people that are all over the place. Were civilians, were not soldiers, and they would just go down and start strafing. Those people in there. And my sister and I were walking by the sugarcane field, walking around in there, and here comes the plane coming down, and it was shooting down. It went, you can see the bullet. I can see it right in front of me going through the ground, going on either side. And my sister goes, baby, baby, come here, come here. She was supposed to take care of me. And I'm going, what? Come here, let's go, let's run. So you can't get shot. And I'm just sitting there and I'm looking at the sugar cane. I'm going, oh, these looks good. They were operating on this one American soldier, and this is so sad. He had both of his legs shot, and the thighs were just like cauliflowers. And my uncle and my doctor were conferencing. They're talking about what they're going to do and how to save this soldier. And they decided they're going to cut both his legs off. They needed somebody to hold the light, but they needed somebody that is just in the right height because you don't want to get shot at. I volunteered. Okay, I want to do this, and I was holding it, and I'm telling you, that light was going, ooh, light, there you go up again. And my arm got so tired. I said, I don't want to do this anymore because I couldn't stand to see the legs. And so my sister Jerry, she volunteered. She said, I'll do it. So she got there and they did the leg. They were looking for my uncle, and we told them that he's gone. We don't know where he went. They said who helped him. She knew exactly who helped him get out, and the Japanese just shot him right in the head, each one of them. And the wives and the children just saw it, and they were crying, and they were just ready to run to them, and the mothers, pull them back so they won't get shot too. There were a lot of atrocity in that war that I'd like to forget, but I don't think I'll ever forget.
Leolanda Lang's story illustrates the fragile balance of life and death during World War II. The great American General MacArthur once said of this balance, "It was close, but that's the way it is in war. You win or lose, live or die. The difference is just an eyelash."